Hello, it's Liz from Liza Jane Designs in the Afton Creative Art Studio. I'm here at home working today on my Friendship Journal on a Journey project. I want to show you what I've been doing this month. If you caught the live video at the beginning, the first Sunday of March, you would have seen some of what's happening, but now we have more complete. And I want to invite you for the next edition, I guess, the next episode of Friendship Journals on a Journey, which this month we're having two. March 29th, I will be live at 7 p.m. Central Time. Our group begins at 4 p.m. Central Time on the Crafty Bunch page. And there's video after video as we work through 6 different friendship journals that are on a journey from state to state in the United States of America. We're strictly USA right now, but there are 6 creative women participating on my team, Team Boho, where we each create our own journal cover. So this one was created by Amanda of Simply Flamazing Art in Virginia. I'm finishing up my signature for this. I want to go into some detail with you over where it stands right now and invite you seriously to come join at the end of the month as I add a third signature to another lovely woman's friendship journal. So I haven't received that yet. I will be inspired when I get it, and everyone is unique, and it's just part of the fun of the challenge is seeing what other people have created and being inspired by their colors and their patterns and just running off in sometimes a new direction that I would not go to by myself. This friendship journal belongs to Amanda from Simply Flamazing Art out of Virginia. I've known Amanda for a few years. She's a very creative and generous artist from Virginia. I encourage you to check her out and follow her, Simply Flamazing Art. This is her boho journal cover. Show you her cover. We have very wide spines on these because we're going to be adding 5 signatures before this is all done. So this is Amanda's front, back, and spine, and look how thick this is already. This currently has 2 signatures, so there's going to be 3 more. If you're familiar with book making, a lot of this will be familiar to you, but I just want to show that Amanda has decided to do a hidden binding on her book. So this spine will look like that when it's all done. We have sewn our signatures to a piece of cardstock, lightweight cardboard that's right here, and the signatures are in there. And when the time comes, Amanda or the last person to add a signature will attach this whole thing into the book this way. So it'll be attached without sewing lines showing on the outside. They will be hidden in the spine. So let me show you what we have so far. Our good friend Michelle Allen from Michelle Bell in Kansas created signature number 1. I'll just show you that briefly, but she has lots of gorgeous pages in here that she created for Amanda's book with embellishments and old dictionary pages that are marked this says doll. And we have just places that are meaningful to this book. Some Raggedy Ann and Andy motifs, little pockets and tuck in things, which always I think, make the journal so fun. So that's Michelle's signature. She's added lots of fun things and beads and ribbons. We just have a lot of fun putting these together. I want to show you the signature I have just added, which begins right here. So this is Michelle's signature. It's been sewn into the spine. And now we begin signature number 2, which I just wrapped up this morning. So I've written a little note to Amanda telling her how much I've enjoyed putting this together for her, that it's inspired by her cover. And I have lots of Raggedy Ann and Andy imagery and papers that I thought coordinated with that. I also added pockets with embellishments. And I'll show you this last. That's one of my favorite things I did in this. I've got some lined paper added to some pages so that Amanda can use this in whatever way she chooses. We have some other little pockets and other lined pages. There's a set of cards here. It's not a full deck of cards. I'm not operating with a full deck. It's just, I don't know, 5 or 6 cards that are decorated with Raggedy Ann and Andy artwork papers on the front. So those are all a part of the project here. So we'll wrap that back up and tuck it in its pocket. More of Andy. This is a fun page. I want to come back to that too. Just show you some of these others. More lined pages, more decorative. We have decorative stitching around the edges. And this is old ephemera from my collection. Go to the gate. We have a Raggedy Andy bookmark here that Amanda can use in any way she chooses. An extra envelope. It says on it, extra bits and bobs, and that's exactly what's in here. Some of the images that I found and cut out or thought were adorable, but they didn't make the finished book. So I worked a way to do an enclosure, and I put a bunch of extra bits and bobs inside, and I'm just attaching that with this little red clothespin. So I want to return to a couple of highlights. This guy, we have a Raggedy Ann and Andy paper doll. We have the envelopes that just this morning I found a solution for connecting them and having the closure. So we've got Andy's wardrobe. This is, I don't know what these are called, but where you split that. So I've got some red kind of baker's twine and a button attached on here, which is just kind of sewn onto the front. Inside, it's all of Andy's clothes, his paper doll clothes, including some hats and accessories. So this is Andy's entire wardrobe in an envelope that when you close it down, Andy's reunited with his head, and we can just wrap this around the button. So we're going to tuck that back into this pocket and put Andy back on his side with his wardrobe. Raggedy Ann's wardrobe is Similarly, right inside here, we have all of her clothes that I had a great time cutting out, and I miss paper dolls. When I was a kid, I loved to cut them out, and somewhere along the way, they stopped being cutouts and they became punch outs, where you would just punch the, I didn't like that at all. I like the old fashioned, use a pair of scissors way, and I got to indulge myself with that in this project. So we're gonna tuck Annie's wardrobe back in, put the Annie doll back there. Andy's robe came out. Let's put that back in his wardrobe envelope. And I'll show you the last thing. If you happen to catch my live video earlier this month, I think it might have been March 1st, but it was the first Sunday in the month. That is when our boho team usually goes live. This month, or I should say in March, we're having 2. So the next video will be, I believe it's March 29th. It's the last Sunday, because the first Sunday in April is Easter, and we thought people might be busy that day, and so we are moving it back a week. This is what I created for Amanda on my live video earlier this month. So I'd have to point out the cover of this tiny journal is the same as the big journal. So I think of this as kind of a Raggedy Ann journal, and all the pages inside, it says Friendship Journal on a Journey. We have the Raggedy Ann and Andy imagery all throughout. There's something like 30 pages with a note at the back saying that this signature was made by Liza Jane, March of 2026, for Amanda's journal. And I'm going to close that back up. It has a place she can post it somewhere, hang it, or she could use this as a bookmark in case she's reading the book and doesn't get all the way through, right? So I'm going to close that back up and tuck it back into this pocket so Amanda can be surprised by these things when she gets the journal in the mail. So that is Amanda's Friendship Journal on a Journey, completed so far with its cover made by Amanda, signature number 1 made by Michelle of Michelle Bell, signature number 2 made by me, and it'll be on its way now to Cheryl Parrish in Missouri for the 3rd signature, where we're each going to get our own journals back in July. So that's it for today. I think my video is as full as it's going to be. I've got Amanda's journal, all the parts. I'm going to put this back into the package and get it mailed off this afternoon so it can get to its new place where Cheryl can get busy on making signature number 3 to add to this awesome, awesome friendship journal. So stay tuned. March 29th is the next live video. I go on at 7 p.m. The videos start with each member of the boho team. I believe number 1 is at 4 o'clock, and we follow each other one after another. You can go to the Crafty Bunch page and see us all, or if you just follow me, you can catch my live video on my Facebook page right here or on my YouTube channel. It's a blast. So come on down to Afton if you're in the area, and let's get our own friendship journal going. But if you can't do that, or even if you can do that, join us live on Facebook and get in on the fun this way until we can get our own going on. So thank you so much for watching, and let's just have some fun being creative, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye now.